morning, stupid shitters. Today is not a good day for me. I thought my last video would be my last, telling you what type of disorder I have, but I've decided that that's not enough for me. It's just not enough for me. I need to... You have to unlock your door before you open your door, just so you know. FYI, they don't teach you that in psychiatry cast. I don't know what that means, but I'm pretty sure it means something. I am just not having a good day today. I don't know why, and you're going to see all this weird shit, including my phone call. Basically, what I am going to do is just tell you shit after I get my phone functioning properly. Oh my god. You can't see me, I'm such a tiny little left little icon. Okay. Whatever you do not fall down. I will be super pissed and pissed off beyond belief. I'm about to drive, and this is bad. Folks, don't do this at home. Granted, you wouldn't be doing it at home because you'd be driving. But I am just going to talk, and you are going to listen probably. Things that I forget to tell my therapist that I should. Just random moments in my life that I should have been diagnosed with before. When I was about 10 years old, I had a cat who we named Smokey. He was all gray and he was just a big fluffy fur ball who was the sweetest thing in the entire world, and I didn't deserve him. I had an episode of schizophrenia when I was around 10 years old. I'm going to say before high school, but during middle school. I'm going to go straight because you're not doing shit, bub. I had a large garage while I was growing up. That large garage, I took my full-grown cat out, and it was a full-grown cat versus a 10-year-old. And I laid him down on one of the freezers, and I just started beating the shit out of him. I'd never hurt an animal before then. I had never wanted to hurt an animal before him. And I didn't want to hurt an animal while I hurt him. It was the most disassociated I've ever been in my entire life. Oh my gosh. It makes me sad to know that I ever did such a thing. I brought the cat out thinking you're not going to do it. Just because you feel these emotions and you have these thoughts doesn't mean you're going to actually do it. You're probably just going to lay him down on the freezer and pet him, because you're not a bad person. You're not a horrible person, and this isn't going to happen. And then I hit him. I punched him. I didn't even just choke him. I didn't slap him. I punched the fuck out of him one time, and I just started bawling. I was fucking in tears. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? As I punched him repeatedly. And he cowed down, and he bowed down, and he just took it. Because he's a cat, and he was scared, and he was frightened, and he didn't know what the fuck was going on. And he didn't love me, and he hated me, and he probably just wanted the world to end at that moment, and I was just crying. I would turn and walk away, and I would just come back to hurt the little animal that was entrusted to me. And I couldn't stop. And I was bawling my eyes out, but it doesn't matter because you're hurting an innocent little thing. It's like beating an infant while you're crying. Who's going to have sympathy for you? No one. And I don't expect anyone to have sympathy for me ever. I've never hit an animal since then. I've thought about killing one, but never have. That's the way I made with big truck go by. That's the way I've been able to rationalize all of this, is that I've never hurt an animal since then. I'm going to say it again because my window's open because I'm smoking a cigarette. I have never ever hurt an animal since then. But doing it only once is honestly enough. It's enough to scar you for life. It's enough for you to realize that you can be a monster, even though you're not. It's enough to realize that your emotions can just snap and you not have any control, because the only thing I was telling myself was stop it, stop it, stop it. But there was actually no way for me to stop, because I kept on doing it and doing it and doing it. And finally I went inside. I took about 3 sleeping pills to go to sleep, I'm pretty sure. And I woke up the next morning and couldn't tell anybody. I've never told anybody this story because it's such a horrifying thing that I went through, and it's such a horrifying thing I put a creature through. Parking, undo seatbelt. Braking park, even though I know I don't need one. And it was the most disturbing thing one of the most disturbing things I've ever done in life. I'll tell you another one later, because I just feel like I need to talk to somebody, even though I'm pretty sure no one's talking back. But it's just something I needed to put out there. This story was horrible, and I've never done it again, and I don't plan on doing it again. It's one of the things that makes me think that, yes, you need to be on fucking medication, you little shithead. You stupid shitter. Yes, this stupid shitter needed to be on medication by then, but my parents were in a financial situation that they weren't able to let me get help when I needed help. And there was no pro bono cases anywhere. There was nothing that I was able to get to. And I knew that, but I should have told them. They probably would have looked harder. They probably would have done things a little differently. And I'm here to say that even though you've done horrible things in your life, there's a way to get over them. There's a way to get past them. It takes coping techniques. It takes brainwashing yourself. It takes a type of meditation that you didn't know you could do. It takes a toll on you, but it's worth it. And if you're feeling any type of suicidal thoughts, get rid of your animals, because they are the first ones to go. You shouldn't be allowed to hurt them, especially if you love them. Even though you don't think you should do it, maybe you're stronger than I was at a 10-year-old age. I know I'm stronger as a 29-year-old, and I've never hurt anyone or anything since then, physically as such as I did. I make sure I don't take care of children. I make sure I don't take care of infants, because my psychosis, which is schizophrenia, just can't take over, because I can't do it, and I need help, and this is part of my helping wise. So goodbye, stupid shitters. This is just one story out of a billion. Goodbye.